Y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. Let's get into it. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's be your boy Scotty by Nathan TV, and we are here for another episode of Yes for the Mess, and we're here to talk about Akon's other wife, Rosina. I think that's how you pronounce it, Rosina. Now, apparently, there was news that went around saying that Akon's wife was going to be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but one of his wives said that it ain't her, it ain't true. If you heard about any one of Akon's wives, that's some fake ass news because it ain't her. She's a very private person and she would never ever do the Housewives of Atlanta. But apparently the other wife is. Now this comes as some news after we found out that Olympian Sonia Richards Ross was joining the Housewives of Atlanta. Now we find out that this other wife of Akon is actually joining the show. And I'm not mad about it. I'm not necessarily mad about the situation at all. I'm all for new blood. So I'm not mad at it at all. I'm definitely not mad at it. This show needs all the new blood it can get. Like we already heard about Sonya joining. We already heard that Portia may or may not be returning to the Housewives of Atlanta. And now we definitely know that Cynthia Bailey Hill won't be returning to the Housewives next season. We already know this already. So we have three things. Sonya is coming on. Portia may or may not be returning, and Cynthia ain't coming back, period. So that's what we know. And now we find out that this other wife, Rosina, however the fuck you pronounce it, is now joining the Housewives of Atlanta. So I'm going to read this article here from the jasminebrand.com, of course. Then we're going to get into some things with it. So let's get into it now. It says, it looks like it's another one of Akon's wives joining the Housewives, okay? So yesterday, it was reported that the singer and producer's wife, Tamika, would be making appearances, but she quickly took to Instagram to deny the rumors, alleging that one of his fake wives would be on the popular reality show instead. And she wrote now, I promise I am legally married to Khan. I'm a very private person. If there's a fake wife joining the show, it's definitely not his real wife. These wives, whoever they are, be all cap, and it's definitely not me. Now, Love B. Scott has reported that it's actually a different wife, Rosina, who will film with the Real Housewives of Atlanta cast. She has two children with Akon and is said to be close friends with Sheree Whitfield, who is allegedly returning for season 14. Now, Akon has been open about having multiple wives in the past. In 2000, he revealed in an interview with Angie Martinez that he practiced poly, where an individual has more than one spouse. He said back then, I can afford to have as many wives as I can afford to have. All Africans believe in it. My dad has four wives. He later went on to say his lifestyle started affecting other people that had nothing to do with them because of that. The label said they don't want me to promote that aspect, and I can't talk about that too much because it's destroying other people's families and other things. Unfortunately, this is the world we live in. People do judge you by your beliefs and how you think. It's a free country, but it's not really free. While he hasn't confirmed how many wives he had, there is speculation that he's a husband to three different women. What are your thoughts on Rosina allegedly joining the Housewives of Atlanta? Okay, now we're gonna get right on into what the hell I think about it. First of all, I ain't mad. I'm not mad at her joining. Number one, she's new. Number two, she has ties to somebody already on the show, which is Sheree Whitfield, who is allegedly returning. So my thing about this is, when you're bringing people on this cast, please let them have some type of ties with somebody. We can't keep bringing people on this show who ain't got no ties to nobody, and you gotta face, you gotta not face, you gotta force fake these friendships that these people supposedly have. Don't nobody got time for this shit no more. I know I don't have time for it no more. Like, no, we don't want these fake ass, manufactured ass friendships. We don't have time for that. Just give me somebody real You know what I mean? Let me know that this is a real friendship, and we gonna call it a day. Like, we ain't got time for this fake ass shit, period. We don't. Like, these bitches are either friends or they not, and that's just what it is, okay? Straight up. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm not mad at her coming on the show. And Akon got real money. You know what I mean? But he got two other wives. And as Tamika person said, that these women are fake wives. She's the real wife. These other girls are just not on her level. So I don't know if he on some Akbar shit having three different women. You know what I mean? I don't know if he on that type of time, but that's what it looks like to me. So this one, first of all, this would be interesting because Akon practices poly. He does. This woman got kids by Akon, and we're hearing that that's his other wife. So that would be different because I was thinking about this shit at work today. I was like, you know what? Housewives of Atlanta need to explore some more things, like get a lesbian couple on here that's married and got money. You know what I mean? Like, spice it up just a little bit. And like I said before, like, if you're gonna bring somebody new on the show, make sure they got some ties to at least one person on the show. Like, Candy got so many fucking friends in Atlanta. Why not cast one of them? I know they casted one of her friends back in season 9. Her name was Lena, and she was engaged to RL up next, and she was getting married to him. And I know that she was a part of the show, but they cut all her scenes out. And I to this day I don't know why they did that. But Lena was a part of the show. Then I know that one of Candy's other friends, Mangetta Shaw, who was married to Neo at one point in time, she auditioned for the Housewives of Atlanta. I heard that she was testing. Now that was one of Candy's friends. But she got a lot of different friends that she could bring on here. Like, straight up, she got a lot of different friends that she could bring on. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when you bring in new people, you better bring somebody that these motherfuckers know. Period. It makes more sense that way. Um, like when Nene was on the show, I felt like her friend Diana could have been on the show. I mean, she was already showing up to film in any damn way. She could have been on the show. So, like I said, Candy knows a lot of people in Atlanta. If don't nobody else know a lot of people in Atlanta, Candy knows a lot of people in fucking Atlanta, and she could get them on the show. Monica, while she playing, she should be on the Housewives of Atlanta. Real talk. I feel like she'll do well on Housewives of Atlanta. She's real, but the only problem is she not gonna share all of her life. See, she way too private too. Like, even on the Ti and Tiny show, there were some things that she wouldn't talk about. There's some things that she didn't want to spill. There's some things that she didn't want to take part in. You know what I mean? So I don't know how good she'll be for the show, but I do think that she would make a good castmate though. And I know that she won't be taking no shit from nobody. And she's friends with Candy. And most of the women on this show follow her anyway. So, I mean, she'll be good for the show. I feel like Monica should be a part of the show. I do. I do. Real talk. I personally feel like she should. This on me. I feel like that. But like I said, once again, if y'all gonna keep hiring new people, make them be a part of the show, but they have to be a part of the show because they know somebody. Now, this woman is good friends with Sheree. So Sheree is coming back. This is this woman's way of coming back. I mean, coming on the show. She can come in as Sheree's friend and then go from there. Hell, Sheree had another friend that was on the show. Her name was Tanya. Bring her on. Shit, she was reading Lisa and Nene the fuck down. Bring her on. Honestly, that's how I feel. Bring her on. You know, it's like I'm all for the new blood. Real talk. I'm all for it. Like, fuck all that. I'm all for the new blood. I don't care what nobody say. I'm all for the new blood because we desperately need it. We need some fresh faces, fresh energy. Bad enough we stuck with bringing back OGs like fucking Sheree and people begging for Phaedra to come back. Let's give these new girls a try. Maybe they give Drew a run for their fucking money. I mean, who knows? Who knows? But yeah. So with that being said, y'all, how do y'all feel about Akon's other wife or girlfriend being on this show? How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about the role that they may be taking with Atlanta this season? Because like I said, Cynthia gone, Portia may or may not be gone. Sheree's coming back, and Sonia Richards Ross is coming on the show. So we're gonna see how that shit works. So with that being said, y'all, this be your boy Scotty. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Also, if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter and my IG will be down below. I do follow back on IG, so all you gotta do is DM me with the hashtag Team Scotty, and a nigga will follow you back. Okay. Now with that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty, and I'll holler at you later until my next video. See you later.
We can always find our way to a fun moment, even in the shady bunch.